Hey, what's going on, boys and girls? It's Nasty here, hitting you up with another GB commentary. Uh, I know I haven't done a video about competitive gaming recently. Most of my videos have been about new future releases of games and the new consoles, things like that. But I really want to get back into game battles and back into competitive gaming. That's what I do, and I want to talk about that. And this video is it's going to be kind of controversial. It's about game battles, the good side and the bad side of it. Now, I know a lot of people think that game battles has a good side, and a lot of people think that game battles has a bad side. A lot of people have been quitting because of this bad side, but game battles still seems to be doing well, no matter how many people quit, and no matter how much people hate game battles. And I don't know where I stand. I believe I stand somewhere in the middle of all this. And I'm just the facts. I'm not going to be sharing my opinion on whether I think game battles is good or bad. I'm just going to be talking about if it's good, whether it's good or it's bad. And I will be giving some personal examples of it being good and personal examples of it being bad. Now, maybe I stand a little bit to the bad side, but I also stand a little bit to the good side. So that's why I feel neutral to this. But let's hop right in. I want to start with the good side. I always like being positive first, or I always like being positive. So I'm going to start with the good side of game battles. Now, recently, game battles has been getting better. Um, what game battles have been doing, they've been actually listening to the community. I don't know if you've noticed this or anybody's noticed this. Game battles has a feedback page, and if you click the feedback page, there's tons of posts of people have posted, and they've written things that they want to see happen in game battles. Like one person types in, "I want an automatic match finder," and people will vote on it, and the more votes it get, the more likely it is to happen. And I personally voted for this, and back in fall of last year, they said they're gonna make it happen. And we've been waiting all this time, but it still hasn't happened. Now that might sound like it's a bad thing, but it's sort of a good thing because they have said they're gonna do something, and when they say they're gonna do something, they do it. They keep their word, and I like that about game battles and the people that run game battles. They do keep their word on things. Now that's just one thing they've done. Another thing, well, that's what they're going to do, and once that does happen, that's going to be incredible. It's going to revolutionize game battles and the way it works, because if you play game battles, you constantly have to refresh the page to get a new match, and it's just annoying because sometimes when you go to accept a good match, it says match cannot be located, which means somebody has already accepted it. So it's just annoying, and you want that to stop, and that's what the automatic match finder is going to do. It's going to take away that. It's going to automatically post matches and take away matches, which is going to be great. But on to other things. Plaza was recently taking off as a variant map, which a lot of people did not like Plaza, including me. I was never a big fan of Plaza for S&D. It was alright for other game types, but not for S&D, not for GB variant. It just didn't work out. And they hosted a vote saying, okay, we have three options. We can either take away Plaza and replace it with another map, or just completely take away Plaza, or keep Plaza. And people voted for the second choice, to completely take away Plaza, don't replace it with another map. And it outruled everything. The second best, or the second winner of the choices was obviously the first choice, to take away Plaza and replace it with another map, but nobody could come up with another map they wanted, so they decided just to go with the second choice. So they took out Plaza, which that's a good thing. I mean, they sort of, in my mind, they sort of replaced it with Cargo, because back before Cargo was added to the variant list, there's only a 4 or 5 maps. I forget what the number is. I believe it's 5. Cargo, just to get. I mean, they did really replace it with Cargo in my mind, because they only had a certain number of maps before Cargo came. They added Cargo, more map. There was another map added to the variant list, and they took out Plaza, and which turned it back to the original number of maps. So they kind of did replace it with Cargo. And another thing, another very big thing in the Game House community, or the Call of Duty community, I guess, they took out the FAL as a gun. You know, they took the gun out. They didn't even have it as a challenge option. They banned it for GB variant and MLG variant gameplay. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about that, including me. I hated the gun. I thought it was OP. I know a lot of people thought it was OP, and it really was. I mean, it was a 2-shot kill. It was just ridiculous. And they banned it for GB variant and MLG variant gameplay. Did not even put it in as a challenge option. Just banned it flat out just destroyed it, and I love that. I love how they did that, because I know there was a lot of people that used, or there were a lot of people that used the FAL and GB variant and MLG variant play. You saw it at MLG Dallas, and I believe you saw it at COD Championship as well. And by putting it as a challenge option, that would have almost been as bad, because a lot of people that do use FAL would have only post the matches, or only accepted matches with FAL enabled. So that would have caused a lot of problems. So by totally eliminating it, they prevented all this from happening, and they prevented a lot of bad from happening. So that's very good. That definitely goes on the good side of Gamebattles, and that is just fantastic. So all in all, Gamebattles, for the good side, they have been listening to the community. They have been doing a lot of good. There's a number of things I can name, but I'm gonna name the 3 biggest things what they were doing. I mean, the tournaments, that's what I'm gonna hop into right now. This is gonna be on the bad side of Gamebattles. But just the tournaments, the tournaments, there is a good side and the bad side of the tournaments. So just to wrap up the good side of Gamebattles tournaments, the fact that tournaments can pay out so much, I mean, there's a large payout. If you go to other sites like CGA or Icons, I mean, they don't pay out. There's nowhere near as much as a payout as Gamebattles does. How do I explain this different? Gamebattles gives you more money for winning tournaments. Let's just say it that way. And Gamebattles, if you win a tournament, it's more accredited. I mean, think about it. Do people respect you more for winning a Gamebattles tournament, or do they respect you more for winning a CGA tournament or an Icons tournament? I mean, Icons tournament is very respected. If you win Icons, you're well respected. But something about winning a Gamebattles tournament, you're much more respected than winning a tournament on any other site. So that's a good thing. I like that. Now, that's the only good thing about the Gamebattles tournaments, though. On to the bad side of Gamebattles, and we're going to start with tournaments. Tournaments, wow. The fact that they cost as much as they do to join a Gamebattles tournament is just crazy. Because if you think about it, the cheapest tournament you can go to is maybe 25 credits. And that's about 25 credits. I believe that's about $18, something like that. That's crazy, because your chances of winning a Gamebattles tournament are, I mean, if you're good, you have good chances. But if you're an okay player and you're entering in this tournament, I mean, that might just be an $18 set to waste. So I think what they should have done is they should have lowered the price and even included some free tournaments. Now, free tournaments, I know they lose money because most of their money comes from tournaments and premium membership, but honestly, have free tournaments be available to premium members. If you're a premium member, maybe you get 1 free tournament a month. That would be fine. That would be great. That would definitely be a service to the community, and that would be just something amazing, and I would love to see that happen. Just 1 free tournament. Even if you're a regular member, maybe 1 free tournament every 6 months, something like that. Now, I know they have had free tournaments in the past. Back in March, there was that March Madness tournament, which was free, and that was great. I really did enjoy that. That was fine. But I mean, that was 1 free tournament a year. That's 1 free tournament a year, basically. I think they should have more. Just like Icons. Icons has tons of free tournaments, and CGA has tons of free tournaments. But I know the difference is that there's a larger payout with the Gamebattles tournament. So in turn, if you pay a lot, you get more money if you win. I understand that, but only the first place winner gets money. So if second place gets their credits back, and third place just get the trophy. And I understand that. I know that's how they do their business, but really I think they could do something different. Now, away from tournaments and onto the bad side, Gamebattles is corrupt. I made a video about this before. GB is corrupt. The admin's accepting bribes from people to give them wins from disputes and things like that. Now, most recently, I had my Gamebattles account. I was a 13K. And what happened was, I took a break from Gamebattles about a week or two. And I come back a couple days ago, and I found out that my rank had been reset. Now, I wasn't banned. Nothing happened. My rank just randomly got reset. And I don't know what happened. Now, I recently was in 3 disputes. All 3 people disputed against me. Now, I won 2 of them and lost 1 of them. I only lost the other one because I didn't have the legitimate proof I needed for the match, because it was their host and bad things happened. We'll just leave it at that. So I ended up losing that match, and that didn't affect me. I mean, that was weeks ago, and nothing. That was about 2 weeks ago, 2-ish weeks ago. Yeah, 2-ish weeks ago. Nothing had happened. I didn't get banned. My rank didn't get reset. Nothing. Then I randomly get on 2 days ago, or about 2 days ago, and my rank could be reset. I don't know why. Maybe somebody I won the disputes against got mad because they thought they were going to win. They paid off the admin to reset my ranks. Maybe something like that happened, or maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. Either way, if it was a mistake or somebody paid off somebody, that's just wrong. They shouldn't make that mistake, or that shouldn't happen. I mean, Gamebattles should be secure. They shouldn't be accepting bribes from other people, and they shouldn't be making mistakes about this. And if they realize they do make a mistake, they should go ahead and fix it, not just leave it. So that happened. So, and just the fact that Gamebattles is corrupt, that makes up the bad side. Honestly, that just totally makes up the bad side. I would say that's about 90% of why Gamebattles is so bad, because it is so corrupt and how things are going to the shitter. But just to wrap up the bad side, Gamebattles for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the rules are kind of off. Honestly, I think they're actually even more than off. If you look at it, shotguns never have been allowed for GB variant or MLG variant. I mean, MLG variant's new, so I'm just gonna stick with GB variant. They've never been allowed for GB variant. It's always been a challenge option. You could enable shotguns or disable shotguns. Now with Black Ops 2, they don't even pay attention. The community has been asking for shotguns to be removed or put in as a challenge option since Black Ops 2 came out, and they haven't been listening. They kept it not even, how do I say this? They kept it, and anybody could use it in GB variant, MLG variant, default, whatever you play. You could use it. A limited amount. Just use it to your heart's content. And I find that wrong, because I think the shotgun is so overpowered, especially the KSG or the Remington. I mean, they got shotguns in this game have so much range, it's ridiculous. They're so OP. I mean, it's like the FAL. I mean, if they can ban the FAL, they can ban the shotgun, or at least put it in as a challenge option, just like other Call of Duties. And just other weapons definitely are OP. The TAC 45, for example, that's 2 or 3 shot kill. That's very OP. I think they should put that in as a challenge option. Just certain things they should either ban or put it as a challenge option. People have been asking for this, and they haven't done anything about it. It's ridiculous. I think it's really ridiculous, because Gamebattles was such a great website back a few years ago, and now it's just gone. The Gamebattles has kind of just gone rogue, and they're doing their own thing. I mean, occasionally they'll listen to the community, like with the FAL, with Plaza, but really they're annoying a lot larger things. And the dispute system, I don't know if I want to go into it. It's just so wrong. I mean, having the community judge matches, all you have to do is just tell a group of friends, hey, keep scrolling through the matches, or keep going through the matches until you hit my match, and if you do hit my match, just please give us the win. I know people that have done it, and it actually works. It's scary, but it works. So having the community side matches is good and bad. I mean, it does provides relief having a lot of the staff having to go through every little dispute and solve every dispute. And I know they don't have enough staff to go through every dispute, so they limited to only premium matches get handled by staff, and the community side's other matches. I get it. I think it's good, but at the same time, it just kind of doesn't work. But I don't have a solution for that one, unfortunately. They would have to come up with something better. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.